and welcome to Inner Circle Guidance. Today we're going to be doing a collective reading, but for those of you who are new to the circle, hello and welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every single day. If you're looking for daily short tarot readings, check out my Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts. If you're looking for personal services or personal readings, I offer them through my website, innercircleguidance.com. Let's find out what the circle needs to know today. What does the circle need to know today? Okay, we have Temperance, the Knight of Cups, Strength, the Hanged Man, Five of Swords, with the Tower on the bottom of the deck, and then I did see half of this card. Oh, actually it was this card, so we're pulling all of those. The World and the Four of Cups. Okay. I'm seeing here with Temperance that you've been through some pretty major things in your life that you've had to heal from. Things that are difficult, things that are disappointing, things that maybe most people don't have to go through, things that really hurt you at a soul level, things that maybe when they were happening, it felt like your entire world was crashing down and you had to rebuild yourself piece by piece, brick by brick. And I'm seeing that it's because of your strength that you've been able to do that. And I'm seeing now that no matter what it is that you've been through that was very difficult and very hard, no matter what traumas it was, what hardships, whatever that looked like for you, you came out looking like a completely different person. Somebody who was strong, somebody who is beautiful, is loving, is caring, and looks nothing like what people would assume your traumas and your past and things would look like. And it's given you a new perspective on love, whether it's specific to romantic love or love in general or love for yourself. And you've had this sort of revelation where you're able to understand things from a very different perspective than many people. You've taken your past hurts and you've transmuted them into a deeper understanding and a spiritual understanding that many people will never have the gift of in this lifetime. And what you don't seem to realize, though, aside from just having this perspective that's very unique, is that sometimes you look back on these situations and you see how hard you had to fight to get to where you are now. And it fills you with a lot of gratitude, which is bringing in a lot of new beginnings and a lot of positive changes for you. It's allowing you to level up. But I'm also seeing here that it took quite a long time for you to get to where you are now, because you didn't always trust yourself due to the situations of the past. You didn't always understand what was the best path for you. Maybe you had issues with self-worth and self-love and self-care, or with balance. But I'm seeing here that you're really working on correcting that if you haven't already, and you're in a very different space. So let's get a couple more cards here. We have Justice, we have the Two of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Magician, with the Lovers on the bottom. Wow, and the Ten of Pentacles, look at that. I could not see that. So despite whatever you've been through, your ability to turn that energy into positive energy in the sense that you chose to be strong. And so whatever your situation was, you gained strength by choosing to be strong, and you were the master manifester who took pretty much the lemons and turned it into lemonade, like quite literally. And I'm seeing here that your situation and these great disappointments, because of your strength and the way that you were able to transmute that energy, you have a deeper understanding of love than most people do, which is actually going to allow you not only to find your true soulmate and your divine counterpart, but it's going to allow you to also live a more abundant life than most people are going to get, because it has elevated your soul to such a high tier of vibration due to your strength and choosing to be strong and choosing to create a better life for yourself, that your power of manifestation is just off the charts, especially in comparison to most people. You have more power because you have a greater understanding of the universe, greater understanding of pain, of loss, of sorrow, greater understanding of each individual emotion and what that means, and a greater understanding of you and the reasons you make the decisions that you make, and a greater self-awareness. And I want to be very clear though that this is due to a choice, because I hate when people say, oh, my trauma made me stronger. Your trauma didn't make you stronger. Your trauma destroyed you. You made you stronger because you chose to pick up the pieces and rebuild something greater. So I want to be very clear that this is a result of your choices, not a result from the bad things that happened to you or the bad things that people did to you. I want to be very clear about that. And I think oftentimes that is misconstrued. But what's amazing about this is that not only do you have this ability, you also have the ability to help other people achieve this, okay? Because you have this understanding, you have this knowledge, and notice how this Two of Wands is holding the world in his hand. You have the knowledge that you can now pass to other people this truth that is also going to help them build and elevate and move forward. And so, for those of you who aren't super aware of what a light worker is, a light worker is somebody who comes to Earth and through their different life path of whatever it is that you choose to do for work, whether you're creative or whether you decide to be a spiritual coach or whatever, you have an ability to bring light to the world and elevate multiple souls to the next level of their evolution at a time, which is a gift that is cultivated, and it's a very high level soul like elevation gift. And so that being said, I feel like a lot of you who are watching this are light workers. You may be coming into new powers here soon. Psychically, intuitively, you may have a greater understanding of things. I'm seeing that coming in as part of your life path for moving forward with your abundance. The other thing is that a lot of people who go through terrible things or are victims of terrible crimes or terrible traumas, they don't realize that through being strong and choosing to be happy and choosing to change your life around, you actually hold all the power. Despite whether the person or thing ever gets completely like justice in this lifetime or not, you hold all the cards because you have a greater understanding of the big picture and you know the truth of what happened. And so that being said, that's a very powerful place to be in, because that is the place where you are free. And the reason I say that is that person who may have done something bad to you, they have the chains on themselves that they've placed there, and their mind is not open to living a different life or being a better person. And so they are chained to where they are at, and they're not elevating, and they are not going to have happiness. So that being said, your choice to be happy, your choice to say, no, I deserve better, and F that, is having all those cards in your hand and having that power and not letting that person win, okay? And so I always like to say this because I feel like even when we have really supportive friends and family, they don't always understand the level of work that goes into being this type of person and moving into that kind of manifestation and abundance level from a very broken place. It requires a lot of work and a lot of self-awareness and a lot of emotional ups and downs. And so if nobody has told you that they are proud of you, I am proud of you, because this is a big deal. This is mountains, not molehills. Don't forget that. Because oftentimes, if you're somebody who's been through a lot of crap in the past and you've chosen to be strong, sometimes you get so used to, oh, well, I'm being strong and I'm gonna change my life, that you forget that these aren't just little things. And you kind of like lose sight of the fact that you've put all this work in. Even if you may not be exactly where you want to be yet, you are so much further along than the people who gave up. So keep at it. You have some really fantastic things coming in. You have the 10 of Pentacles, which is the best card you can get in the deck. So that is fulfillment in all areas of your life. So you're going to have your happy ending. You just have to continue to believe in yourself and continue to push forward. And so your affirmation for this reading is, I am open to receiving my blessings and my happy ending. And I would take that a step further and say that my happy ending is not an ending, but a happy beginning, because it's going to be the next phase of happiness for you. That's not, your life doesn't just end when you start getting everything that you finally want. So I think that's a good way of looking at it and a good reminder. And so if you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to like it. As always, may your life be full of light, full of love, abundance, and gratitude. I'll see you next time.